I'm going to demonstrate subqueries. Subqueries is a query within a query, and we can specify it using in, equal to sum, equal to any. We are going to see demonstration for all these, and we also have the exists clause, and we also have correlated subquery. So these are the various topics which get covered under subqueries, using various operators, using exists operator and correlated subquery. So first of all, let us select I want to see the posts. I want to see the posts where the newsletter ID, that is of the last 3 newsletter IDs that have been recently added. So newsletter IDs in the descending order, I take the top 3 out of these and use the in operator. So now if I say select top 3 newsletter ID from posts, it gives me 654, and then from the table 6, wherever there is 6, 5 and 4, it shows me the result. So there is 6, 5, 4 and a 4. So here this query shows me 4 newsletter IDs. Let's say what happens if I give an equal to here. Equal to tells that subquery return more than one value. This is not permitted when the subquery follows equal to, not equal to, less than, equal to, greater than equal to, or when the subquery is used as an expression. So here it can result, it can return only within. I can use within, I can use more than one value, but whenever I want to use equal to, not equal to and all these, then I make use of only one. So I say here top 1, and then it shows me the result here. So first understanding here is in has to be used when the query is going to return many results, but if the query is going to return single result, or I'm looking for only one result, then in that case I make use of equal to. I can also here say greater than or equal to, or I can pass less than or equal to. So now newsletter ID less than or equal to, so where it will show less than or equal to 6, so it will show everything else. So if I can also give less than, so now this 6 will not get included here, or I can also give not equal to. So now it should not be equal to 6. So like this, various ways can be included here. Now let us see what happens when I say equal to any. So any and some are very similar. They're used to compare a value to any value in a list or subquery result. So when I say x equal to any, that is the value equal to any, that means it should be equal to any one of the values that are there. It is very similar to having in. Let me give 3 here. Now you see, if I say equal to any, it is showing me the result. So I equal to any. So now this is giving me 654 and Here I am looking for all the newsletter IDs wherever it is equal to either 6, 5 or 4. So this equal to any acts something like is same as in. Then I can also have greater than any. So whatever values that I have, or maybe I'll show you less than any. Less than any means, see now this is giving me 6, 5, 4. So if my result is less than 6, 5 or 4, then in that case it will be taken in. Now you will see here 5, 4 and 4 are also included because here 5 is less than 6. 6 was a part of the subquery. And so 5 is less than what is there in the subquery. 5 is less than 6. If I say less than all, so now you will see that 544 will not get included because it has to be less than all the values that are there. So this is the difference between any and all. So I can use equal to any, less than any, greater than any. Similarly, I can also make use of equal to all. So like for example, if I say equal to all, it is nothing but equivalent to equal itself. Then I cannot give. If I want a result, then I have to say this. Because if I give top 3, there is no value that can be equal to all the values that are there. So if I give equal to this, then it makes sense. Equal to all, less than all, greater than all, less than equal to any, greater than or equal to any. I think sum is not a keyword. Sum is also a keyword which is very similar to any. So we can use any or sum when we are comparing a single value against multiple values. They are the same and we can use anything. But all has a different connotation. Any or same, both are any, both can be used interchangeably. So here we saw in, equal to any, equal to all, less than any, less than all, or I can also say not equal to any. So it should not be equal to any of these. So this gives me this result, 654. And here if I say not equal to, it should not be equal to any one of these. And so let's say if I take 6, 6 is not equal to 5, 6 is not equal to 4. So here it is satisfying the condition that it should not be equal to any one of the values that are there. But if I say not equal to all, so 6 should not be equal to 6, 5 and 4. 5 should not be equal to should not be there in the list. So like this, not equal to all is the same as not in. So here one another thing to understand, not equal to all is same as not in. Not in clause. But one another thing here is with nulls, it can become little tricky, but without nulls all these conditions hold. Okay, so we saw in, all, any, some, with few examples.